What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been keeping up with my videos, you know that we just went through a hurricane down here in Texas, power outage that lasted almost the entire week. And basically everything I had in my fridge went bad. I had to clean it out. And having to start from the ground up got me thinking. As you guys know on this channel, I cook quite a bit. We got the recipes, anabolic pizzas, healthy, delicious food for weight loss. But at one point, I was brand new to all of this, the counting macros. What should I eat? Which foods have protein? What are good carb sources? Where do I find a healthy fat? So in this video right here, what I want to show you is a minimalistic grocery haul. And if you're brand new to all of this and your goal is to lose weight, look good with your shirt off, or in a bikini, then a video like this is the perfect place to start. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. If y'all are ready to get an epic video underway, and as always, man, I'm ready to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah!
You're only gonna see me where I'm paid to be. I'm only watching TV if I'm watching me. Got it out the mud, now my Jordan's clean. Diamonds on me, dancing, let them drip on me. Bring a couple bottles, put it on me.
All right, guys, this might be the smallest grocery haul I've ever posted on this channel, but that's the point. I want to make this as easy as possible on you guys. If you're trying to lose weight and hit your macros, right here is all the essentials, while still giving you plenty of variety. I think this is the sweet spot. And if you're new to all this, you have any questions about macros at all, I dropped a video a couple weeks ago that breaks it down for you, explains everything. And in that video, I show you how I take a client's measurements, age, weight, height, do the math, break it down, and what I would set their macros at. I show you how I do it for clients. You can do it for yourself. And if you follow it, you are literally guaranteed results. I've been on my program for 6 weeks using what I showed you in that video. And I'm already down close to 20 pounds, feeling lean and mean while maintaining muscle mass and feeling great. So if you have any questions about macros, start there first, then come back to this. Now, the first macro we're gonna start with is protein, which happens to be the one that the majority of people are lacking in. The standard American diet consists primarily of carbohydrates and fats, not a ton of protein. And we want our diet to be high in protein because as we lose weight, we want our body to prioritize fat loss and not burn off our muscle, which is why Hollywood actors, bodybuilders, competitors all eat high protein diets. So I figure, why not start here? We got some easy options, guys. What we'll start with is probably the most popular of proteins, and that's good old-fashioned chicken breast. This right here is a very lean protein source. For every 112 gram or 4-ounce serving, we're getting 26 grams of protein and only 1 gram of fat. Chicken is versatile, really easy to cook in a skillet. I love me some chicken. And pro tip, if you buy the tenderloins, they already have a lot of the fat and stuff trimmed off of them, so it saves you a lot of work. Moving on to a pure protein source, we got some liquid egg whites. Now I know egg whites sound boring, and that's because they definitely are, but if you just need pure protein, no fat, nothing else, no fluff, pure protein, egg whites will get you there. In this entire container that was like $5, there's 100 grams of protein in this. Pretty good value per gram. One of my favorites here, we got 96% lean ground beef. This is gonna have a few more calories than any of the other options I show you, but still when you get it this lean, it's not bad. 4.5 grams of fat, 23 grams of protein per 4-ounce, 112 gram serving. I do think personally out of all the proteins, lean ground beef for me might be my favorite because it can be versatile. You can use it in a wrap, tacos, whatever. Literally fry it up real quick, very easy. But with it being so lean, it starts to get expensive. Just make sure you're getting the 96% version or at least the 93 because anything below that has too much fat, gonna be too many calories, not enough protein. It's gonna be hard to hit your macros. We also got ground chicken breast, 98% fat-free, 2 grams of fat, 25 grams of protein per serving. This stuff, just like the beef, very easy. Not a lot of work required. You could literally fry a pound of this up, split it into 2 meals, add your carb source, add some veggies. You got your meals for the day. Whole container of this, 100 grams of protein. And then finally, probably the easiest of them all is just a simple whey protein powder. This one here is isopure, so just like egg whites, it's pure protein. No fat, no carbs, 25 grams of protein a scoop. But there's a ton of other great brands out there. Optimum Nutrition, I use a ton. And when you need protein in a pinch, or you just want to, get a quick, easy meal in, you can't go wrong with protein powder. Now that we got the proteins covered, let's move on to fats. First thing you're gonna notice is we don't really have a lot here. And that's because on most diets, fat adds up quick. For instance, for me, right now I'm eating about 185 grams of protein a day, 230 some grams of carbs, but I'm only having like 60 grams of fat. So you don't need much to hit that goal. Some of my favorite sources, easy ones for you. We got natural peanut butter. This is gonna clock in at 16 grams of fat for a 32 gram spoonful. Like I said, adds up quick. Fat's very calorically dense. We got some extra virgin olive oil, another healthy fat. 1 tablespoon of this is 14 grams grams of fat. See how easy that adds up? So when we take that and we combine it with some of the rollover fats that are in our meats, our protein powders, our oatmeal, things of that nature, it literally makes hitting fat one of the easiest things you'll do, but also, if you're not paying attention, one of the easiest things to overeat on. So keep that in mind. And then for the final fat, where I get most of my fat, honestly, a lot of it comes from good old-fashioned eggs. Each egg, 5 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein. Scramble about 4 of them, pour in some egg whites, boom. You got a nice high-protein filling meal. And now we're moving on to carbs, which unfortunately have been vilified in the weight loss community for a very long time. But I'm promising you guys, carbs are not the enemy. Overeating calories is, and not eating the right macros is. So don't ever be scared of carbs unless you legitimately have a medical condition like diabetes, you're insulin resistant, because quite honestly, carbs are fantastic. And really low carb diets are miserable. This is literally where we get our energy. So starting out, another staple in all these diets is some good old fashioned white rice. These are the minute rice packets here because they're cheap and convenient. You don't gotta boil your rice or have a rice cooker. Literally pop these in the microwave, you're good. 1 cup of this, 200 calories, 39 grams of carbs, add some nice bulk to your meal, pair it with one of your proteins. Next up, another fan favorite, old fashioned oatmeal. Very inexpensive, lots of fiber. There's 5 grams of protein per serving. It's very filling, very dense. Oatmeal is great, especially if you make a good protein oatmeal. Cook your oatmeal as normal, add a scoop, half a scoop away, stir it up, make it creamy, boom, fantastic meal. We also got some instant grits here. I feel like grits aren't talked about enough, but I love this as a carb source. Pop it in the microwave, each packet, 22 carb, 2 grams of protein, great little side with your breakfast. Then we also got good old-fashioned white bread. And going along with what I said earlier, bread's gotten a bad rap. People say, don't eat bread. Bread's the worst. But I'm telling you, as long as you hit your macros, you're fine. Eat toast. Make a shredded chicken sandwich. Doesn't matter. Bread is fantastic. And then on the health side of carbs, we got some vegetables. I got some frozen Brussels sprouts, which I really enjoy eating, along with some green peas. Now, they make frozen veggie bags like this for just about every vegetable. I don't buy fresh veggies because they go bad so quick. Frozen ones, much easier to prepare, pretty inexpensive. Each bag of these is only $1. And veggies are extremely low calorie. They're good for you, high in fiber, low in carbs, vitamins, minerals, and they're especially beneficial towards the end of a diet. If you've gotten pretty lean, you're pretty hungry, and you need some low calorie bulk to make your meals feel fuller. And if you're looking to make it as easy as possible on yourself, I do recommend these Bird's Eye veggie packs because they make the perfect size. This one's cheesy rice and broccoli, only 260 calories in this entire thing. Pop it in the microwave, add your protein to it. Stupid simple meal. And I won't lie to you guys, I don't always eat my veggies. Some days I just don't feel like it. I didn't grow up eating them, so on those days I do take a greens powder like this one right here just to make sure those nutritional bases are covered. And boom, right there, with what I showed you, you could hit your macros effortlessly. But I'm gonna give you guys a few extra things you can pick up to help spice things up, keep them interesting, give you some snacks that I eat almost daily, and things you can lean on to make this whole process much more enjoyable. So starting off, when it comes to leveling up your oatmeal, or maybe you make protein French toast straight out of the RJF cookbook, this stuff right here is essential. Miss Buttersworth sugar-free syrup. Tastes extremely close to the real thing, no chemical taste. Love this stuff. A little bit in your oatmeal goes a long way. Most hot sauces are gonna be 0 calories, so stuff like this, or really any hot sauce you use, you're able to add to any of your proteins, any of your meals. It'll add some flavor with almost no calories. And then another favorite of mine is Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar added barbecue sauces. These taste incredible and contain like 10% of the calories that regular barbecue sauce does. So these are great. They make a ton of these, so you can find the ones you like. Just make sure you're looking at the labels of everything, because a lot of sauces are sneaky and contain a ton of fat, and those calories add up quick. And as far as snacks are concerned, these are my go-tos. Quest chips in whatever flavor you want are fantastic. 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. It's essentially a protein bar, but in a bag of chips. Love these. I'm also recently a big fan of these Chomps beef sticks. This turkey pepperoni flavor, 12 grams of protein, 80 calories. These are fantastic. In case you need that little something to hold you over at night or whatever, great. We got good old-fashioned rice cakes, quite possibly the most boring snack of all, but at 35 calories a piece, sometimes you only have a few carbs left over, a few calories. Something like this can help you close those gaps. And then finally, what would we do without protein bars? Probably one of the easiest grab-and-go snacks. Something like the Anabar in any of the flavors, but specifically the Death by Peanut Butter, literally doesn't even have a protein taste. Tastes like a candy bar. And in my diet right now, I'm eating about 2 of these a day. And it's quite possibly like my favorite thing I eat. This Death by Peanut Butter flavor was a GNC exclusive. That contract time frame just ran out, so it's available on Amazon. It'll be dropping on our website for the first time next Friday, August 2nd, 10 a.m. Central. So if you want to try this out, you can go over to theanabar.com. My code RJF10 will save you money. It really is the best protein bar in the world. I truly do believe that. And while this one might not be in retailers yet, Anabar is available at GNC, Vitamin Shop, HEB, ton of gas stations and gyms. We got a store locator on the site, and we even got prime shipping on Amazon. If you've never liked protein bars before, you thought they tasted bad, then this might be the one that changes your mind. Appreciate the support on this, guys. Really means the world, and I'm glad y'all love them. And last but most certainly not least, we're gonna talk hydration and what you're allowed to drink. I try to get in a gallon of water a day, but when I say water, I really just mean fluids. I don't always hit it, but I get pretty close. So I always keep bottled water stocked in my fridge. It's like $4 for a 24 pack at Kroger. I spice it up by using these zero sugar drink packs. We got lemonade, we got a Sonic Red, I don't even know, and then a Sonic Blue. I tried different ones. They don't really add any calories, and they make the water more enjoyable. But I also partake in things like sparkling ice. These are like 10 for $10. Ton of flavors, basically just flavored water with a carbonated twist. Can't forget my diet, caffeine-free, zero-calorie Coca-Cola. This is great at night when my macros are done. Maybe I'm playing a video game or watching TV. Having one of these really just kind of fills your stomach up, keeps the hunger at bay. And then every morning I do like to have zero sugar energy drinks, specifically these Alani's right here. They're only 10 calories a piece, 200 milligrams of caffeine. I really love having these in my routine to start the day. And there we have it, folks. Minimalistic grocery haul that'll make hitting your macros, losing weight, building muscle, looking good naked a breeze. Like I was saying, at this point, I can cook almost anything I want and make it healthy. But there was a point where I was just getting started and I was trying to get acclimated to everything and get used to cooking, getting used to making meals for myself. And if that's where you're at, or you just want things to be as simple as possible, this stuff right here won't steer you wrong. Now, if you do have culinary experience, or you followed a recipe or two in your life and you want to follow a more fun diet, right? One where you're eating foods like pizza, foods like chocolate chip waffles, except they're all tailored around being macro friendly, higher in protein, lower in carbs, lower in fat, easy to slot into your diet. That way it doesn't even feel like you're dieting while you're losing weight. Then you can always pick up a copy of the RGF Anabolic cookbook at the first link down below. We got everything in here, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, over 350 pages and counting. And every time I drop a new recipe, I come up with a new concoction. It gets added to the book for free, and you'll get those updates for the life that you have it. Whether you want to eat simple meals all day, then for dinner, make yourself a pizza or Alfredo pasta, or you want to start with waffles and end with ice cream, and everything in the middle will be gourmet while still hitting your macros, you can do whatever you want. As long as you follow the rules in this book and you're consistent, you'll see results no matter what. You just got to do it. Hit the link down below if you want to check it out. If you want to hire me as a coach to break down the numbers for you, build you a meal plan. That way you know exactly what to buy at the grocery, what to weigh out, the measurements, your macros, everything. And as long as you follow it, you'll see results. Head over to RemingtonJaysFitness.com. I'll send you a questionnaire. We'll get started. And finally, if you ever like the clothes I'm wearing, like this Young LA cutoff, or you like any of the clothes I wear in any of my videos, head to toe, it's all Young LA. YoungLA.com. My code RJ will save you money. They got stuff for men, women, everybody, tons of different fits. I seriously love them, and I know if you try them out, you'll love them too. And with that, folks, I think it's time to head out. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll answer it if I see it, but if I don't get to it right away, there's plenty of people down there that are all on the same journey that are willing to help out. So don't be afraid to go down there and ask if you're confused about something. And don't forget to check out any of my other YouTube videos. We've got a lot of informational stuff there. It can also help fill some of those gaps. Knowledge is power, people. Knowledge is power. And with that, folks, we're out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. If you're a fan of hip hop music and you don't mind a white guy rapping, my newest project just dropped. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, everything. I got a second music channel, link in description. Got some music videos over there, more coming. Appreciate everybody that's checked that out. And finally, folks, we're out of here. You guys rock. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. We gone.